A vacation to Florida ended in unimaginable tragedy for a Mexican family after a fatal encounter involving U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, commonly known as ICE. The incident has drawn widespread attention on both sides of the border, raising difficult questions about what happened during the encounter and prompting calls for a thorough investigation.
Lorenzo was coming this way, and then he U-turned, and his van ended up in this very spot. And unfortunately, this is where he took his last breaths.
According to officials, the man, identified as a Mexican national, had traveled to Florida on vacation and was not living in the United States at the time of the incident. Authorities say the situation unfolded when ICE agents became involved, though the exact sequence of events remains under investigation. Officials from both the United States and Mexico have acknowledged the incident, while additional details continue to emerge. Reports indicate that the encounter escalated rapidly, ultimately resulting in the man's death. Law enforcement agencies have stated that investigators are reviewing all available evidence, including witness statements and any relevant video footage, to determine precisely what occurred. As of now, authorities have not released a final investigative conclusion. The Mexican government has confirmed that it is monitoring the case closely and is providing consular assistance to the victim's family. Officials have expressed condolences while emphasizing the importance of a transparent investigation that fully explains the circumstances surrounding the incident. They have also pledged to remain in contact with U.S. authorities as the investigation progresses. The case has generated significant public reaction, with many people expressing sympathy for the victim's family and calling for accountability once all the facts have been established. Immigration enforcement remains a highly debated issue in the United States, and incidents involving federal agencies often receive intense public and media attention. However, officials have urged the public to avoid drawing conclusions before the investigation is completed. According to available information, the victim's relatives say he had traveled to Florida for leisure and had expected to return home after his trip. Instead, they are now mourning an unexpected loss while seeking answers about the events that led to his death. Family members have described the tragedy as devastating and say they hope the investigation provides clarity and justice. Legal experts note that whenever a fatal encounter involves law enforcement, multiple reviews may take place, including internal agency investigations and, in some cases, independent examinations. These processes are intended to establish the facts, determine whether established procedures were followed, and identify whether any additional actions are necessary. As news of the incident continues to spread, advocacy groups and community organizations have also called for transparency throughout the investigation. Many have emphasized the importance of releasing verified information to the public while avoiding speculation until investigators complete their work. For now, many key questions remain unanswered. Authorities have not yet announced the final findings regarding the circumstances that led to the fatal encounter, and officials continue gathering evidence before reaching any formal conclusions. Until those findings are released, much of the public discussion is centered on awaiting verified facts rather than speculation. The heartbreaking death of a man who was reportedly visiting Florida on vacation has left both families and communities searching for answers. As investigators continue their work, many will be watching closely to see what the official findings reveal. Whatever the outcome, the case has become another reminder of how quickly an ordinary trip can turn into an unimaginable tragedy, and why transparency and accountability remain essential whenever lives are lost during encounters with law enforcement.